Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Count Christo. Thank you ever so very much for joining me. We are licking our wounds after we were driven back from the Tyrrhenian Sea. We have deployed miners to the Mediterranean, where they are busily dropping their deadly cargo into the water, causing problems for our enemies. We have 1,000 mines deployed, 100% mines, giving us naval supremacy even when we have 0 ships. Meanwhile, we have a bit of a patrolling issue here. Scouts having trouble. Well, you don't actually need to patrol the North Sea, so that might help out a bit. What else? Oh, you guys just lots sent to repair, right? Have another Mediterranean raiding fleet. Seems appropriate. You can be a 10-pack. Good. What do I do to fix this? I suppose I could pull out some more bad ships from the main fleet. We don't have many, admittedly. Mostly have ones I've actually named and designed. I feel like are probably pretty decent. They must be at least okay. Well, we'll start building another one. I guess I could steal one of the Mediterranean fleets. We don't really need to be active in the Western Med, I feel like. So perhaps I could get away with doing this, sending one of those fleets north. Should be able to hold the Western Med just with the force of our troops and our planes. You guys really should have ceased operations a long time ago. That's unfortunate. To support this naval invasion down here, we're going to need... cancel project. I can only do one allied construction project at a time. Okay, I wanted to put more air bases down here. You guys can deploy to whichever zones are appropriate for your starting point. Who's still assigned over here? Oh, it's just these two. Right, and the paratroopers. You can come down here. You two actually have such long range, you might be able to support Greece from here. Should be nice. Very handy. We'll try that. Yeah, pretty much coverage. Pretty much got good coverage from there. And you guys... I think you're not going to be necessary, actually. So let's stick you in Cairo. Fills up room for 300 more CAS here. Which is exactly what I have. Handy. Don't use your own manpower for planes. God damn it. 2 of them. Don't click OK. Some more Dutch manpower. The Dutch get bonuses to their government in exile as well because of their focus tree if they do the retreat to Java stuff. Which I don't know if they did. Let's take a look. Well, I mean, they're dead over there as well, so we can find them here. Did they... yes, they did continue the war in Batavia. Obviously didn't go very well for them. Okay, continued pressure on this port. Should eventually see it break. Holding fine in the north. No real activity. Ah, not true. Beijing actually fell to Allied forces recently. That's nice. Decision. We can have public recognition of their exiled governments. Don't think that's necessary. Just becoming available because their legitimacy has fallen because we refuse to reinstate them. Maybe we should reinstate them. I mean, they are actually kind of pushing in here, I guess. Relatively successfully. Honduras is neutral? No, Honduras is in the war. Okay. Well, I suppose in that case, let's deploy the American Expeditionary Force. The Mexican Expeditionary Forces, even. Because there are 2 of them. There we go. I mean, with those guys added, there's relatively okay supply in some of these regions. Let's whack up the port level here so we can bring in even more. Might be able to cripple Mexican junta, which would be obviously wonderful. Okay, good. You guys should be auto-reinforcing. Yes, just that some of you are damaged right now. Fair enough. Yes, I'd like to actually just have... Oh, you should only be on 1 more. Let's up the med sub-count. Seems good. What is this? How did that happen? Oh, that's the retrofitting. Okay. Retrofitting should be done at the highest priority. And I will temporarily cease sub-production to make it happen. There we go. Oh, but I only want 5 of those. Yes. Good. Yes. Takes extremely short length of time to do this retrofitting, so we might as well just get it done, right? Okay, do I want to wait for this this construction project? It'll take a little bit to get it done. It says it's going to take 14 days, 17 days. It seems unlikely. Let's see if it actually takes that long. But yeah, the Italian army is chunky. It's sizable, to be sure. How's our strat bomber reserve doing? We got like 4? 7. They're very expensive. Day bombing is going to help. And our escort efficiency is also going to help. We'll put in the points to make it faster. Lovely. Still looking good on all other fronts. Yeah, this attack on the city did not go well. Supply is not superb in this region.
Ready to move.
So I'll remove the tanks. Put them up here, perhaps. See how they do there. Seems good, but no leaving empty battle plans. Let's just fix a few of these. Can't be having with that alert. Good. Okay, suffering a bit over the central med here. Let's divert planes. Try and fight that off. I'm doing fighters-wise in a big deficit right now. We could probably diminish numbers over the channel, but I'd really rather not, because we're inflicting 3-to-1 casualties right now, which is, as I'm sure I don't need to point out, pretty freaking sweet. We got a carrier! Oh baby, the HMS Ark Royal. Hell yes. Oh, it feels good. Feels very good. For now, she will be deployed to the Mediterranean fleet. Oh. Oh yes. A level 4 carrier. Look at this bad boy. Carrying 80 planes alone. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Travels safely and with good screening. What's going on down here? We're getting convoy raided in Cape Verde Plain by German convoy raiders. That's a problem. Dum ba dum bum bum. I'm only actually active in 3 regions here. Oh, that's what I've got. You know what, you guys have some practice down here. We can't allow them to get established raiding us. That would be a real problem. Spotting bonus would be ideal. There we go. He's got some. Nice. Do you get exiled admirals? I don't think you do. It'd be kind of fun. It would make a bit less sense, though. Unless you get their navy, I suppose. Then it would make perfect sense. We're working on these guys. One of them, or some of them, almost done. All right. Do we get any radar here? No, that. Oh, still 7 days left on that countdown. Okay. Well, we'll let that finish. I find it's very unlikely we're actually going to get it in that short a time. But
Listen up.
launch an attack to back up the Chinese. Reinforcing in. Yeah, good. They're on low org and low supply. I need to be the one to initiate the attack, China. There we go. Now I am. Good. Yeah, it could work. We're taking heavy damage from the enemy cast, but we are also shooting down quite a few of them. Problem is our infantry is all so similar. It all breaks simultaneously. But, you know, I'm fairly low. Well, not to be yet. Yet. Why have you guys had your orders cancelled? Because you're freaking idiots. Split off when you repair, you bastards! I hate it. I hate it. I don't know why they don't split off. Maybe it's something I'm doing wrong, but I can't think what. Okay. 2 days. And we'll see if it actually is going to somehow build a level 5 thing in 2 days. I suspect that's just the first level of the building is going to be done at that time. Let's see. One more day. Boom. Yeah. So it's done 1. And there we go. 1 level of radar. Well, that might actually be enough. No, we need at least 2 levels of radar here, I think. Okay, down here. Hey, nice. The Argentinians are actually going to come and help convoy escort. Good. now that we are here. We have got some depth charges. Pretty darn good, actually, because they're high-level depth charges. So you guys can escort there. Good. Meanwhile, the Mexican Expeditionary Force is amazingly not having supply problems. Or, no, it is, but not having huge supply problems. Which is very surprising to me.
Orders.
We'll see what we can do to press these guys back. Or at least provide some fodder on the front line to assist our American friends in doing the pressing back. Looks like the El Salvador and Guatemalan governments do actually need reinstating. So let's do that. We also don't really need political power too much right now, so let's do war bonds. Where's the reinstate button? Is it public recognition? Is that what does it? No. Break exile forces? I don't see it. Perhaps they have to request it. I hope they do request it more than once. Maybe there's like a year cooldown. Not sure. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of those navies because I let them get too legitimate. Them being more legitimate shouldn't make them less likely to give you a navy, should it? I mean, it should lower their legitimacy if they refuse. Because it's like them not properly contributing to the war effort, right? Oh, we're getting big supply problems here. Okay.
Ready, sir.
We'll move these tank armies then. You can launch from way down Alexandria. We'll just launch them first. Won't be a problem.
Orders.
You know what this music makes me think of? Burglary in the main city. Is it called the Imperial city? In oh, they are going there. It's overlapping. Good. Burglary in the Imperial city in Oblivion.
Ready.
It was a good time. It was fun. You could make so much money by robbing all the shops in that place. It was great fun. Mage's shop, that's right. Made loads of money there. Still losing convoys here, but less than we would have done. I feel confident in saying. Another scout. Oh yeah, actually, since you're doing some scout action here, you can have a scout. Put him on convoy escort for now, and then once that battle's over, we'll just merge them. Level 10 forts, all done. At least in the central critical area. Good, so they will not be able to break through here. Basically come hell or high water, which is, of course, excellent news. There's fighter command. Let's see. Did it give us the bonus? It didn't. Oh, wait, did it? Yes, it did. Nice. Give me the Lincoln. 25 air experience doesn't seem worth it. Oh, this gives us 100% strat bomb. Okay, I'm a fool. Don't do that. Instead, why don't you work on making our subs better? It doesn't seem that worthwhile because our subs are seeming that they're basically winning unopposed at the moment. Yeah, better guns. Better guns are always good. Let's do that. Bum bum. Yeah, still losing some convoys and allied convoys failing, but we're at least may mean they're not losing all of them. Spotting someone in the eastern North Sea. Find them. I want a battle. Okay, more. Well, why screens deploying to the American theater? Doesn't seem right. What do you? You're both screens, aren't you? Yeah. Well, yeah, I think our other fleets are doing fine. You can go down here to the American theater. More, yeah, just more dead convoys. Could try diverting these guys, like with this. But, I mean, it's spreading them pretty freaking thin. So we could do that, and then, knowing that this is actually the Eastern Theatre Army, but we could give them the same order. Just to back everyone up along the way. Yeah, that seems okay. And we should split them off. More efficiently be able to fight multiple wolf packs at the same time. Okay, naval invasion here. Looking more ready. We got that level 2 yet? No, what we're looking at for 18 days. Not too long. Might as well finish building good torps. They'll be really useful against the Japanese. Yeah, it brings our convoy escort down to like nothing here. We should, yeah, okay, that's what we should obviously be doing. You should run a bunch of naval bombers over the region. Just mostly as scouts. Okay, got these guys encircled. That's what I like to see. Then we can keep pushing down the last little bit. There are a bunch of German divisions here who would, of course, cause problems. But we'll try and make do. Any Germans here? No, just juntas here. Oh, nice. Naval invasion from Chile. Causing some problems. And they are slowly making progress in the north. And we've got their oil exports cut off anyway, so they aren't too much of a problem, even as they do continue to exist. That border I find very appealing. The Indian, Burma, and then Siam. I mean, obviously, if Nepal and Bhutan weren't there, it'd be better, but still, that looks quite nice. We'll just keep pinning them in here. That's fine. We aren't desperate to kick them out. If I were to withdraw from this sea zone, yeah, it's allied. So they're just garrisoning down here, which is really not. Oh, what the hell just happened here? I don't know, but they suddenly have no organization. Get them, boys! Hell yeah! What the hell happened there? I have no idea, but don't question it. We're gonna get Guanzhou. Nice. These guys will have no organization either. I bet they've run out of convoys. No, they haven't run out of convoys. What the heck's going on? I don't know. They're very low. Some of them down here as well. We should start considering the fact that we're not really fighting many Mexican convoys these days. Perhaps it's time for an eastern convoy fleet. Spotting, ideally, but I don't think we have anyone that does that, so you'll do. So maybe it's time to begin, you know, based out of Saigon or something. Start raiding these areas. And then when we get these new fleets coming in. Why aren't you reinforcing with this guy? Oh, that's a destroyer. Fair enough. But you are down on numbers, actually, so I'll make this a reserve fleet, and then it can filter into these guys. Good. They are now trying to break out of here, which is not ideal. Can we take this area now? God, what happened to their organization? They have very low supply here for some reason. Naval route efficiency is bad. Naval route efficiency is not very good. I guess China... No, China doesn't have a navy. Do any of you guys have navies? Not really. Well, we're breaking them. So, don't question it, basically. Looks like we're going to be able to retake Hong Kong. Happy day, boys. Nice. After all that, they had some kind of massive logistical problem. I mean, there are a lot of them here, so it kind of makes sense, right? Hopefully my raiders can get here before they get pushed out of that port. I'm not gonna just slow down the push out of the port, obviously, because we need to seize the moment. Carpe port, as they say. Like another task force, please. Help raid over here. Excellent. And then what we'll do is we'll just focus all our raiding efforts here, which should drive these guys out of organization and supply, and then we can drive them out. We should probably... help with the defense first. Oh, darn it. I could have launched an attack then. Yeah, and so we want no reinforcements to the American theater anymore. Any new subs can go to the east. And give me more subs. Right, here we go. Good. Yes. We will reinstate Nicaragua. Nice. What does that actually do? I don't really know. I think it just gives them back their troops. And I guess any manpower we used of theirs. Which I don't think we did use any, so... push them back here? Yes, it's just this place with the Germans. It's going to be a problem. But from two directions, with their supply neutered because of naval route efficiency, we're in pretty good shape, right? Yes, please. Rocket engines. Naval raiding in the Med not going so well. Well, they're unlikely to move through the Tyrrhenian. Let's focus our efforts down here. They're very likely to move through the Adriatic. So I'd love to keep raiding them there, if possible. We haven't lost any miners in the Tyrrhenian yet, which honestly is quite surprising. Okay, meanwhile over here.
Ready.
What do you think? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not, but maybe. I think it's looking pretty good, honestly. Nice. My raiders here? Where are my raiders at? They're getting there. All this area can become green allowed again, I think. So those raiders could take a shorter route. Yeah, this area is allowed. I don't think we need any of these bands anymore. Cool. Yeah, because we're not like we have much reason to put shipping through here anyway. So it's not going to be a problem. Are we going to push them out? We may. I mean, they've got such low org, I think we'll be going to be able to cycle push them out. It'll be satisfying. All the trouble they put me through, holding that port for so damn long. What happened to my air force? Has reinstating Nicaragua deleted every plane that was deployed not using my manpower? It has. Alright. Well, we're not going to do that then. Okay, that is a bug. A very significant bug that I'm going to go and report on the forums the second I end this episode. Please be before I did it. Yes, okay. We're not going to reinstate any governments in exile ever. Because that apparently is heavily broken. Good to know. No, definitely not Costa Rica. Because I am going to have to unban all these areas. Is there a shortcut key for this yet? No. Should be. Good. Raiders going down here. Hold raid. One of you switch down here, I believe. No, it's just the new guys I switched down here. That's right. Raid. And Wolfpack. Anything else that I did that I now haven't done? I don't think so. Everything looks pretty good. Got the planes in the right areas, yeah. Right, so I was going to send some planes over here. So let's be having some of those freshly trained bombers, please. I'd like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them here. And sure, the rest, some can go here. And some can go here. Good. So if we find any enemy ships in these regions, we should be able to inflict some pretty serious damage on them. And once we actually take Hong Kong... let me select these guys. There we go. Once we actually take Hong Kong, then we're going to be able to build a big airbase there. Cause problems that way. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to call it a part there. I'm going to go and write a bug report, which you should always do when you find a bug, by the way. Go to the Paradox forums, write a bug report. That way we can fix them. Awesome. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you ever so very much for watching. I hope you will join me again tomorrow. Tomorrow we will drive them out of Hong Kong once and for all, and we will begin raiding their supply lines here, which will be able to make us kick them out there. And then we'll begin raiding their supply lines to the Manchurian area, and then they're going to really be in trouble. See you next time. Bye-bye.